What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fonzo261. Welcome to another episode of Big Baron Online. If you haven't already, kindly like and subscribe to the channel, guys, thus far. But I want to thank you for all the support thus far, and thank you for everything that you guys have done watching my videos as well, and as well for your comments regarding certain topics that I've posted up. But anyway, guys, this is not necessarily one of the reaction videos that I generally do most of the time. This is more or less a story. I gotta tell you, share with you my fitness journey. You know, the other day, I mean, shout out to Theo, RPHS right there. Shout out to Theo. I met an old high school friend. Well, he was more older than me, I think. You know, not really necessarily a compadre, but he was actually, you know, more my old elder in school. I met up with him the other day. I actually bumped into him rather, you know, and he asked me, actually, you know, Alfred, tell me, how did you lose all that weight? How did you go through what you went through? What did you do? What did you encounter? You know what I mean? And I've had a lot of stories, spoken with a lot of people, you know, had on group discussions regarding this. However, yeah, definitely. Now that I've got a platform of my own, I might as well just share it with you guys. You know what I mean? I mean, for those that know me, of course, you know what I've gone through. You know the journey that I had to go through to get where I am. You know, but at the end of the day, not everybody knows the story, and I'd like to share. And hopefully, it's a bit of a motivation factor, and definitely something that I'd really like for Jenny the watchers out there to implement. You know, because I mean. I believe that a healthy body equals a healthy mind. Not always, but a healthy body equals to a healthy mind. You know, I mean, if you're healthy in body, then at least you can focus on your mind. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna share the story with my weight loss journey, and this is also reasons why I always encourage individuals to go to the gym, go exercise, go get your body right, go get fit. You know, to it and let me be very clear here. And when I say gym, I don't just mean go to the gym, pick up a few weights, throw them around. You could do any form of exercise that caters to you, that makes you feel comfortable, whether it be yoga, etc., aerobics, all those type of things, cycling. You know, some people love running, you know, 20 kilometers at a time. Of course, shit, don't ask me to do that. Don't ask me to do that, but I can run at least a 4 kilometer. You know what I mean? I know I can run a 4 kilometer, but 20 k's, anything there, geez, stop and start. You know, I'd rather go on a bike and, you know, go on the mountains and ride up there, or go on a hike. That's me. But yeah, man, it basically, gym is different aspects of going to the gym, different aspects of exercising. Anyway, so my journey started in 2015 initially. I actually just made a conscious decision off the bat to go to the gym. I just wanted to exercise. I was really literally tired of what how I was feeling. You know what I mean? And you know, on the back foot. And this is what I believe is that, you know, as much as you are, people do have a specific outlook on overweight people. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. People, they might not say it directly, but it's something in their subconscious. People see overweight people a certain way, they treat them a certain way. You know what I mean? But I think those are generally most of the things that I was experiencing in my life. You know, and so I just wanted to change. I wanted to go lose weight and everything. So I made a conscious decision. Look, let me go and apply at the gym. I mean, shout out to Cyprian, actually. Shout out to Cyprian. He was actually working at the gym that I had joined before the current one I'm at right now. And yeah, basically he said, no, join up, sign up to the gym. I was like, okay, it looks like a good gym. It looks really good. Quality equipment, nice atmosphere. You know what I mean? It was how it is. And then yeah, I decided to go on. And then a friend of mine, shout out to my number one homie Ste. So basically, me and my friend slash business partner as well, I told him, look, man. And that time we had no, you know, business dealings. We had nothing to do with anything business. I just said to him, look, fam, I just want to go to the gym, man. I just want to train. You got experience in the game. You know what you're doing. You've played rugby. You've played all these sports. You're a sporty guy. I mean, show me what's up. You know what I mean? And yeah, basically we had it. We went at it. We tried. Went to the gym for a couple of times, and I did see results within my first 3 months. I saw results. I actually saw I'd lost weight. I'd shed. I was like, wow. wow, impressive. I was, I was happy with myself. I was proud of those moments. I think that's one thing, guys. When you go through a moment where you have a dedication to lose weight, do not be shy to gloat those achievements. You are doing what most individuals either choose not to do, or some individuals just don't care. So you're doing something apart from, the rest. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving along. So I decided to train with him, and then relationships happen. Relationships. Fellas, if you ain't got nothing going on for yourself and you focus on specific people, it's going to really, really distort a lot in your life. But anyway, I was like, okay, cool. Went to relationship. And obviously focusing on that. And remember, like I said, if you don't have a clear, if your body is not basically going to a point where it's keeping itself in shape, your mind is also kind of distorted as well. So obviously your decision makings kind of get distorted too. So yeah, went there, decided, okay, fine, relationship, blah blah blah. Long story short, then after that, my father got sick. My father got really, really sick. He got really ill. RIP to my pops. And for longest time. So it obviously, caused me to move, and basically look after and make sure that his health is in tip top shape, you know what I mean? And obviously that was happening, and things at work were happening. I was in a good space. I'm in a place where, you know what I mean, you're required to do a whole lot of work, and then you get this much back, and it was insane. I was literally, it was a demotivation factor. I think 2016 was one of the worst years that I've experienced. I don't ever go through that again. So yeah, moving along, then RP, my pops passed away, and many conditions, etc. And decided for me to take a stop. I think that moment decided for me to make a stop when my dad died. When my pops passed away, I said, okay, fine, let me go see a doctor. You know what I mean? Let me go see a doctor. Let me go see what's up. I just decided. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my brother. I decided to go see a doctor. Go get a checkup. I knew I felt overweight. I felt it. I felt, you know what I mean? I felt like very demotivated. You know what I mean? I didn't necessarily go into the doctor's room saying, look, doctor, I got a pain. I said, look, I'm not feeling good. My body's tired. My mind is out of shape. I don't know what to do. He said one thing. He looked at me, said, look, man, you check out. You look good. Considering your size, but you're okay. You know what I mean? But I recommend that you do. And he said, I'm glad that you acknowledge it, but I'm glad that you actually do realize that you need to get some exercise. I was like, okay. Look, I've gone to doctor for many things, flus, etc. That's how you take flu, you get flu shots or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Your antibiotics, blah. But I never had I at that moment taken the seriousness of actually saying, look, get exercise, otherwise this is gonna happen. It might not affect you now, but it'll affect you in the long run. I was like, okay, cool, sweet. Decided, moved out of my brother's house. Decided to move to this side of the neighborhood where I'm at currently, and just spoke to my business partner, and me and him, our relationship wasn't bad. It was just a thing of where our communication was lapsing. So I said to him, look, dude, I just decided to make amends with my friend and my business partner, my gym partner, and I said to him, fam, listen, I want to get back into exercise. I want to get back into the gym. It was, for him, it was like, oh, bless him, it was a non-negotiable. He's like, let's go, let's do this. You know what I mean? He wasn't on some, but nah, you nigga, you left me, you did this. It was none of that. He was like, fam, let's get back to work. Got back to work, hit the gym. Every day, started going into it, do whatever we needed to do. We went every day, like literally straight from work, got into the gym, started training, doing fundamentals, focusing. We watched videos, we shared, we were at a point watching back to back, sharing Mike Rashid videos. Shout out to Mike Rashid. Wow, for me, hands down, the guy knows what he's doing. If you want to get as ripped and as jacked as that man, watch Mike Rashid videos. Yes, there's a whole lot of other dudes, but Mike Rashid is the only one that is one of the guys in my book that really keeps it 100. Okay, so anyway, so that came along. So meanwhile, actually prior to that, my business partner had obviously had a brand. Shout out to Apex Active Apparel right there. But soon dropping, guys. Soon dropping. Bringing the brand there with new merchandise, etc. But I'll put on the channel, show you guys what I have, etc. So you'll see it. So that was one of the pinnacle points. The pinnacle. Ooh, my English. That was one of the pinnacle points at which my gym motivation, really my motivation to go to gym, my motivation to go to get exercise was there because of a brand like Gymwear. And he was like, yo dude, rock the hoodie, rock the shirts, rock this. I said, okay, this is what we got right here. He's like, yes, this is what we got, let's do it. Did our thing, whenever, and we're always training with our gear. I think that's the substandard. That's our uniform right there. Still to this day, that's our uniform. We rock the Apex. You know what I mean? So, yeah, literally, we were at it at the gym. We're going in, we're doing our everyday routine, and it was there'll be days where you are literally sitting at work, and you got to go to the gym afterwards, and you're like, I don't want to go to the gym. I was like, oh my god. When you go in the gym, it's different. You just do it. You go in, you do it. You're like, okay, this is it. Your muscle memory is kicking in. And mind you, I had been gymming for those first couple of months prior to those years that I'd taken a lapse, that I'd fallen off the horse. So obviously now your muscle memory is also picking up. It's also understanding, okay, I gotta do this. All right, a bit stiff, but I gotta do this. And really, that's something that really I took into consideration, So then, yeah, like I said, my gym partner, it was really dope. It was good. I think anything, guys, one piece of advice is it's really hard. It is really hard finding somebody who's on the same wavelength as you in terms of going to the gym, getting exercise. I don't think anybody else would have actually, filled that spot. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Stay. Shout out to him, you know what I mean? I think the consistency level and the intensity that we went in really showed volumes. So I think when you're going in, consider having a gym partner. Don't go too easily on it, but also just consider somebody who might be in the same wavelength as you in terms of going to the gym, the amount of dedication they have as much as you when going into the gym. Somebody who will, if you're not one who's making excuses, you obviously expect somebody not to make excuses. You understand? I think that's one thing I really also started to wean off. When my gym partner, when it came to gym, he would never have it I was like, dude, I feel tired. He would literally cut that off like quickly. He'd cut it off hard, and I was like, okay, I got you. All right, and then yeah, that was it. That was the journey that we encountered. And then mind you, I'd started in 2017. I started again in 2017 and was consistent. Within a year, I had lost a total of maybe 45 kilograms. So, my starting weight was 135, went down to about a good 90 kilograms. That was, I think, that was the leanest that I could be. That was the leanest I've ever been. And in good shape, in good mind, in good body, everything, Considering as well, eating habits. The eating habits were so, and let me tell you about the eating habits right here. With the eating habits, it's so important to take into consideration, depending on your body size, depending on your metabolism. It's always about DNA. I think that's one thing you need to understand about when going to gym and taking body exercise. Genetics are a thing. What picks up for you might not pick up. What picks up for you might not pick up for the next person. What picks up for the next person might not pick up for you. So also, I think that's also something to take into consideration. So I stopped a lot of carbs. I stopped eating carbs after a specific time. If I do eat carbs, I'll eat them at a very minimal. And if not minimal, I keep it whole grain. So I was eating the whole grain rice. I was eating whole grain spaghetti. Never again. No. Yes, whole grain rice, but never whole grain spaghetti. Nah. So I was like, nah. So a lot of vegetables intake. And please note, I did not deprive myself. I still got a McDonald's burger if I wanted one. I still had a beer if I wanted one. But I still kept it on a point where, Alfie, if you're gonna go to the gym Monday to Friday, you gotta earn that pizza. You gotta earn that beer. You gotta earn that McDonald's burger. That's what I said to myself. I gotta earn it. I cannot go on a Saturday or Tuesday, go into the drive-through, cop something, and then that's that. I had to earn it. If I knew I'm gonna put in the kilograms or the calories, if I'm gonna put in the calories, I gotta get it out, and I gotta reward myself at the end of the day. So eating is a very, very intricate thing. 80% of your training, 80% of your results will come from your kitchen. It's also difficult. Take into consideration, guys, it's also very difficult because what tends to generally happen is you've got, especially if you're living with people, it does make it kind of difficult to kind of regulate unless you make it a communal thing. Look, guys, we're adults, and if you would like to put out there, if you're living with your family, if you still got your dynamics there where everybody eats the same thing, make it a point where you involve everybody else. Involve everyone. Don't make it don't build a silo for yourself. Don't make it a thing of where you kind of isolate yourself because of your journey. Be inclusive. Make it very, very inclusive in your journey. So that was it. And then I had my slumps, of course, and then I had my slumps, and then I had their benefits as well. There's a lot of benefits and there's a lot of slumps when it comes to going into the gym. So look, 45 kilograms later 45 kilograms later, I kept going, still going to this day. You know what I mean? Now I've managed to regulate and to keep my weight at a certain level. If I know I'm at certain points, yes, there are times where you will have to have other commitments, but you will stick to the fact that you still need to go to the gym and you still need to exercise as well. Not only that, but I'll tell you one thing is that not only did my body change, my mind too. Open mind, started to understand self-awareness, be accountable for myself. I think that's one thing with gym. You hold yourself accountable. Always hold yourself accountable. No, if I'm gonna do XYZ, I need to stick with XYZ. You understand? So as well required me to become very, very, my mind became very, very open. My mind became very, very wide in terms of how I conduct myself out there in public, And then, lo and behold, things started to take shape. Not only that, I got a new job. Started a new job, a job that I wanted. You know what I mean? I wanted a job that I wanted, a job that was ideal for me. It fit right into my profile. It fit right into who I am as a person. And I incorporate those things every day of my life till now. In a nutshell, that was what it was, But I will give big ups to a lot of factors in my life. A support structure, you know what I mean? A good kitchen, something like a good brand that helped me. I didn't go to the Nikes and the Reeboks. I stayed going Apex hard. I still stay going Apex hard, as you can see. So, I think that's one thing that I really, really, really enjoyed about my journey, and I definitely, I've always been an advocate for transformation. I've always been somebody that says, look, if you're gonna go in hard. You know what I mean? So, guys, do this. Share your journey. Share your journeys with me. If you want to get into a life of health, do it. I still, to this day, I've acquired a personal trainer. Because now I train alone. My business partner is in the UK. He's doing his thing right now, so I don't train with him. I train on my own. However, I still do need somewhat of a support structure for me to keep going. So now I've got a personal trainer that helps and aids me on my journey. Shout out to Subs. You know what I mean? So, let's take that into consideration. Let's do the right thing. Let's, if you want to try something, and if you want to follow a life of health but don't know how, drop me a comment. Drop a comment down. Tell us what's up. Tell me what's up. If you guys have weight loss journeys, let me know. And then we could share it, man. Let's just share it. Let's talk about this, because definitely when you start transforming when you transform here, this starts to make sense. All right. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for hearing my story out, and I hope that we can share more stories like this. Thank you. Peace.